the Philippines where sunlight gleams, Brian Tess and family dreams. By the shorelines, kids at play in a tropical bright array.
Morning YouTubers. Well, another quick trip out, only 2 days after we were here last, and the boys have dropped a truckload of gravel out here for us, and the boys have been working hard on the shed. The Filipino scaffolding here. Gotta love Filipino scaffolding. It's going well. Back at HQ, we have one crew over there building the shed. We've got Uncle Calbo back here making more blocks. The boys are working hard in the heat. Managed to get some white sand, and that was because, I shouldn't say this on video, but we know some people that'll actually go down to the beach in the dark and bag it up like this, and you buy these for 35 pesos per bag. This is the shed. This will just be a small open veranda area here, so you can get in. The door will be there, and then we'll just throw a bed in there. Very small CR in that section there, and that's it. A few windows, one in each wall, and one for the bathroom, and we'll be able to stay out here and keep track of what's happening. At the moment, for tonight, this is us on the exact site. So this is where we'll stay tonight, so I can keep track of what's happening. Tess is just putting together a couple of little fold-up tables. Got a couple of little camping chairs. Buy these from Temu, you get miniature chairs. It's great, miniature camping chairs. That's the progress at the moment. This was the old hollow blocks that were already here on the site. That, as I said, they were manufactured by Filipino standards, which are basically 1 cement and about 10 or 11 sand, no aggregate. And as you can see, they crumble, they fall apart, they're extremely weak. And these are the blocks that I had manufactured with a 1-3-6 mix. 1 cement, 3 sand and 6 aggregate. And as I said, the boys complained how heavy the blocks were when they were loading them and moving them, and I said that's because they're much stronger. I picked a block up this morning and threw it on the ground and didn't break, no issue. If I pick up one of these and throw it on the ground, it'll fall in pieces, literally. The boys have just told me that there's a snake in these blocks. I'm not getting too close because they spit. So I don't know, in these old blocks, this old pile of blocks, perfect spot for them to hide. But I can't see it. It's 3:55, almost 4 p.m. and Manoy Atto is here because he is the local snake wrangler. He's the snake killer, the snake assassin. So he's just going through the hollow blocks now trying to find the snake. Got myself some rum and coke to sit down and have too, but I thought I'd watch the entertainment before I had a drink because I don't want to be having to run backwards through all this stuff away from a snake drunk. So I thought I'd better stay sober for now. Seemed like a more sensible idea to stay sober until the snake's gone. I'm likely to trip over backing away from a snake in this sober, let alone blind drunk. So that's for me. And the big white esky is actually full of Red Horse and San Miguel, and some coke of course to go with the rum, because I got to shout the boys a beer after they finish. They'll be finished any minute actually. It's almost beer o'clock now. It's 3:58 p.m. so they'll knock off at 4, and might have to give Manoy Atto a few shots of rum if he finds this snake and kills it. He's the local snake assassin because yellow cobras don't scare him. Everybody else runs from them. He's just like, nah. Just like snake catchers in Australia, I suppose. They have no fear of them. That's his attitude is. I'll find it. It's in here in the hollow blocks somewhere. It's like, I'm not touching those hollow blocks. There's no way I'd be pulling those out like he's doing right now. But I'm not 100% sure that it's a yellow cobra, because one of the guys first said it was brown and then someone else said it was yellow, so I'm not exactly sure what type of snake it is. But there's enough venomous snakes here in the Philippines that I'm just staying away from all of them, right? Snakes and spiders, not my thing.
Hey bro. Oh. Ah, pero may kamandagin na, no? Diba?
Patay na ulo.
No? Hmm?
Oh, he's curled up in there. Hello, baby snake. Come out for cuddles.
Makobra na, basta kay gamon.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that in the dark. He's hiding in there, in that block,
Basi kung lain niya.
curled up in there.
Basi kung dati niya. Wala.
Dobre na pinagi na ya.
Ay, basi hindi niya mo? Ay, pagtuslok ko gani sa tunga, do tayo. Nakalumpat ang masal.
The only good snake is a dead snake.
Ano pa? Kapagat, oh.
He's biting at the machete. These small ones, they worry me more than the big ones. The big ones are easier to find. These small ones, you don't see them until it's too late. Yeah, where is the mother? Exactly. It's the baby. Where's the daddy and the mother?
Kinagat, may nakabuhi. Oo, nag-aaway sa kaduwa. Kinagat no. Hindi nakabuhi, basta kumagat.
It's biting itself.
Ay, lahi man bala, rin man bala tayo. Hindi, ang mga ito. Ang bulay, may puti. Eh, paka naman rin nakita ko.
And I don't know, what is this, Manoy? Brown snake? What? It's not black snake.
Ay, lipat ako sa pagtawag ng balayon. House snake?
House snake?
Yes.
Because it likes to live in my house. It's venomous?
Venomous.
Dangerous, yes.
Venom.
We'll cook and eat. It's for dinner now.
Lagpang.
We'll drink the Tanduay rum and eat the snake. It tastes like chicken.
Kuha sa kapoy.
It tastes like chicken. So the boys have knocked off. The snake's dead. And they're just enjoying a sand mig. I've got a couple of sand mig apple in there for Tess, some sand migs for the boys, and some red horse. Could only get the red horse in cans. There was no bottles, so there was no choice. But that's life. You can't always get everything you want. So, and of course, that's for me, which I'm gonna pour one right now. I need one after watching that snake get killed. It was a lot of hard work, and Kyle's got chocolate milk. So Tess is chopping some wood so we can make a little campfire here. It's very hot here. You don't really want a fire, but I have some sort of what you'd call in Australia a jaffle-iron, but they're normally round. These things are rectangular. I wanted to test them out with a piece of bread and a hot dog inside it and see if it'll cook it in the coals. So I said to Tess, get a fire going and we'll get that working. The sun's not far from dropping down completely now, so the boys are just having a quiet beer. I just spoke to Uncle Salvador about completion here, and he said about 3 days. Windows are going in up there. The floor height is higher than that, of course, inside, so it looks like it's high on the outside for the windows, but just a few windows, a toilet and a small veranda there with a cookout on the veranda, so we can have a feed. Try and organise some truck tyres for this Filipino septic tank that I was telling you guys about. I'll show you how that is. And sorry, I'm slurring my speech a bit because I've had a few rum and cokes. Yeah, so slap a lid on it and it'll do as a temporary septic while we're here until the house is built. For the house, of course, once the house is built over here, we'll put a proper hollow block septic in, and hopefully the plan is to run a leach pit if we can. We'll run that away from the house over there on the open ground, and that'll be a double tank hollow block septic with a leach pit. But for the shed, the plan is to just go with the typical Filipino septic tank. And I've seen the truck tyre ones done here in many places quite successfully, so it should do the job for flushing our toilet while we're here. So you'll see that on a future video. I should have videoed it first. I just threw this piece of yellow rope over at Tess and I screamed out, "Babe, snake!" And the scream that she let out as she jumped out of the way was gold. I didn't have the camera running as I did it. The pranks, you got to have a laugh, right? And this is the old steel Kalan we've had for quite some time. As you can see, it's been beaten to death. But yeah, we shoved some sticks in there and light them up, get a little wood fire going underneath, and sit the pot up on top, and works perfect for a cookout. I'll be using that. Not sure if Tess is going to cook something tonight on it, but I'm going to certainly cook some eggs in the morning on a fry pan on top of that. Free energy with there's plenty of wood and sticks around here from where the ground's been cleared. So we'll utilise what we have. Again, everything's recycled here. We're using as much recycled material. As I said, the bamboo and the wood, all the wood we've used here has been completely off our land. So it's only cost us for chainsawing and machining, milling the wood. So we're doing everything with as much recycled product as we can. Obviously the hollow blocks are not recycled material, but not sure about the roofing yet, whether we're going to buy new roofing for the shed or whether we're going to use the old second-hand roofing off Tess's parents' old house. If we can do that, then that's what we'll do. If it's got a few holes in it, we'll silicone them up and we'll just paint the roof over, seal it up, and do it that way. So recycling as much as we can here, off-grid completely. So the snake that was hiding in our hollow blocks is now dead. I'm guessing, just estimating now, stretching it out, it's about 2 feet long. Not a very thick snake, only as thick as your little finger. But yeah, as I said, these are the ones that worry you more so than the big ones. The big ones are much easier to see. These small ones hide in very tiny, tight places, and you don't see them until you've startled them and they lash out and bite you. So I thought it was a yellow cobra in there, but it wasn't. They called this a house snake, but I asked the guys, is it venomous? They said yes, it's venomous. I don't know, somebody maybe can identify the breed of snake. I don't know exactly what it is because I'm not from the Philippines. So it's dead now out of the hollow blocks, and hoping that its mummy and daddy aren't somewhere close by. That's our portable toilet, which is out here. Yeah, it's an outhouse, you got to walk away from the tent, but you know, it's that's our portable toilet tent. Okay, Caleb's enjoying himself here, and we'll light the fire up any minute because the sun's already dropped. We're losing our daylight now, and that's us for the night. I'll sit back and enjoy a rum and coke. And so this is our little campsite for the night.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is there